What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life in TV. I am Poetry. You are here for a recap and review of This Is Us. This is season 5, episode 10. I've got this. I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know if it's just me, but this episode, something seemed off about it for me as well. I've been feeling that way about the last few TV shows that I've watched. Something has just been off. Okay, so last episode we saw that we had the ride when everybody was coming home, bringing their beautiful babies home, with the exception of Deja, who was heading to the family house. I think this is the house in Malibu that Kevin mentioned a lot in this doggone episode here, and that she was pregnant. Okay, so in this particular episode, everybody is home with their brand new babies, and money seems to be a factor, or not. Money being a factor and providing the correct parenting for their child seems to be the factor. What I found interesting is last time we followed these people's journeys, bringing home a new baby, and in Randall and Beth's case, we made it current day, and the issue wasn't really surrounding money. The issue was basically surrounding pride, so to speak. Shame, guilt. Beth was dealing with her mom and the way the perception, that's what it was dealing with. How her mother, how she felt, how she perceived her mother to be perceiving what type of parent that she is. Okay. And the whole episode, I thought it was people trying to prove a point. The entire episode trying to prove a point, with the exception of no, Kevin was trying to prove a point too. Yeah. So I've got this. We're gonna follow Jack. They got those 3 brand new babies at home, him and Miguel was really just trying to get their foot wet in the business and, pick up new clients, be taken more seriously. But people don't see Jack as that person, you know what I'm saying? So he's going to go out and have like a dinner with these big wigs, so to speak, him and Miguel. And he's trying to impress them to give them a different perception of who he is as a man. Now, you got to tell little stories about maybe some famous person that you ran into once upon a time and how you interacted with them. Kind of showboat a little bit, schmooze a little bit for these people. And it seemed like Miguel was keep trying to force Jack to interact with them, to force them to see what type of person that Jack was. You know what I'm saying? At the end of their dinner, this is going to be real quick. This may need to be a full recap on these, y'all. At the end of the dinner, one of the guys said, we're going to play credit card roulette. Basically, everybody put their credit card in. Whichever one the waitress picks first, that's the credit card that they get to, who has to pay for it. And Miguel had already gave Jack an out. Like, no. It shouldn't be fair for him to be involved in there for whatever reason there may be. But Jack felt like, you know what? No, I could do this. I just got a new credit card. I can go ahead and put in on this. And of course, Jack's credit card was the one they picked. $238 dinner. Now, you at home with 3 brand new babies and you struggling and you trying to prove to these other men that you a man, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? That you're not financially strapped like, you really are. You're trying to make an impression with your damn money that your family needs. And Rebecca's like, oh, we needed that damn money. Well, Jack was like, oh, it's no problem. It's on a credit card. We can pay it down anyway. That's not the point. We needed that. We have 3 brand new babies. We don't even know what the fuck to expect, what's going to be coming up in our lives. And you out here playing credit card roulette. And his whole thing was, they have to see me. I didn't want them to think of me as a nobody. Let them think of you. Get out of your damn pride. Push your pride out the fucking way for a second. Okay? You have a whole new family to think of. It's no longer just me and you. It's 5 of us now. You know, in one night we went to a family of 5, and you out here playing credit card roulette with the damn money that we do have available. Make it make sense, Jack. Make it make sense. It didn't. Now, last episode I failed to mention that Toby got fired. You know, due to the C-19, he got fired, and time's getting a little hard. But Toby said he, got some prospects lined up, and he do this little Zoom interview. And, he said he done did like 50, 11 of them doggone interviews. So with the last guy, he was like, okay, let's just stop BSing each other. Let's get straight to the point. Do I have a chance at this job? The dude was like, hey, you one of our number 1 candidates. Okay, no worries. You one of our number 1 candidates. So, Toby feeling all good. He tell Kate, you know what? It looks like I got this job. It's money in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Our little worries, our financial troubles will be over. Now, Kate's not working right now. She's taking care of baby Jack. We got this new baby. And everybody, Jack and Kevin and Toby, they all having trouble with, keeping the babies calm. And, basically, they got this. You know what I'm saying? Jack and Becca taking turns. They losing sleep. Just trying to keep all the new life in order. And that's all that is being shown throughout the whole doggone episode. And the whole time I'm sitting here like, where is, Beth with Annie? She just brought Annie home. Why are we not seeing that? I was really like, what the fuck is going on? Why are they leaving that part out? Okay. So, Toby and them gets invited over to Kevin and them house for, I can't even call it a play date because the babies ain't nothing but a couple days old. A few weeks old. Even a few weeks old at this point. The babies put together and be in the same room and cry all together. And they just want to have a good time outside of the house. C-19 been keeping everybody apart. They finna get together as family. Toby don't want Kate to know that, don't want Kate to tell Kevin that, he ain't got no doggone job. He want to, if he gonna give him the information about the job, he want to make sure he got another one before he got fired from the first one. That's the mindset that Toby in. Kate is like, cool, I got you, no problem, right? Well, all during the doggone dinner, Kevin keeps bringing up money. He keeps bringing out, well, we got all of these gifts, that gifts. We got a whole cabinet full of this stuff. People just giving us stuff left and right. We are blessed over here, you know what I'm saying? On top of the fact that I'm rich, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can buy anything. Y'all had this little doohickey when baby Jack was around. Now we got one, so we sleeping pretty over here. It was Kate and Toby over there up all doggone night because they rented the first little doohickey that they had. And Kevin like, oh, well, shit, I'm going to go ahead and buy you one. I can do this. Toby got upset. He was like, you must have told him I ain't got no doggone job. And what you mean you ain't got a job? Huh? Kate's like, no, that's not, I didn't say anything. And she said, it's no worry, you got some stuff lined up, Toby said, well, let me tell you, I didn't get that job either. He angry at them because he didn't get that job. He going off on Kevin. Now Kevin offering like, look here, if y'all need me to kick y'all down a little something, I can do that. I'm rich, bitch. Oh no. Toby's pride will not allow him to take any money from Kevin. His pride is too big, too full, too boastful for him to take anything from Kevin. He going off on Kate, thinking Kate sharing about their most, intimate moments, and Kate, like maybe I can get a job. Maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that. We could make this happen. He's steady going off on Kevin because, Kevin talking about they got a house in Malibu. They can share up in Malibu. The whole family get together. Kevin is looking like, hey, this is our money. This is family money. If you need it, I got it for you. You know what I'm saying? We all in this together. But Toby's like, no, bro, that's your family over there on that side of the table. This is my family over here. And we ain't got a nanny and all this, that, and the third, and money falling out the ass. You know, we got a normal family over here, I'm saying. And I'm going to take her and be in mine. I was just like, what is with everybody's fucking pride this episode? It was annoying. It was annoying to me. I understood where everybody was coming from, but it was still annoying to me. Later on in the episode, Kevin told Kate, you know, like, look here, don't be out here being broke because your husband wants you to be broke. If I got it, you got it, sis. I'm saying, don't promise me that if you need it, you gonna come to me. Okay? If I got it, you got it. Okay? I was surprised that, what's her face? Madison was very open to, if they needed, just give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to discuss that with me first. We got a whole family. We got nannies we got to pay for. We got a whole family going on over here. Matter of fact, they was trying to set play dates and stuff like that, and we can go out and eat together again, and my nanny can watch your kids. When, like, Toby just wasn't having it. He didn't feel like he wanted to take a handout from anybody. Like, his pride was too big, you know. Who else we got up next? Beth and Randall. Well, Beth's mom is there. You know that they got a lot of doggone tension. Beth feels like her mom is judging her at every step of the way. Every time that they showed her interacting with the girls, it did not seem like Beth had a handle on the situation. She'd tell Deja to get out the phone. Deja would be like, later, you know, whatever. She'd tell Tess to do this, and Tess say, whatever. You know, she tell Annie to do this, and Annie say, why? It's a whole lot of back talk with all of them, and nobody is doing what Beth is asking them to do. Now Randall, he's even sick of her mama being there, so he outside on the porch because he tired of dealing with all the tension between them. But at this particular time, Mama walk in the kitchen. She tell the kids one time in a nice little tone of voice, and they hop to it. They do exactly what she asked them to do, while Beth just couldn't. Okay, so Randall's like, okay, I see this tension, I see where this going, Mama, when you leave. And she's like, you trying to rush me out? Just look, I ain't going nowhere. I changed my ticket. I'm gonna be here a whole nother week. Beth was all excited about to plan her a big old dinner, you know, for her goodbye, but Mama ain't going no doggone where, right? So, you know, as she was cooking, you know, she telling her how much scotch bonnet to put in the curry, how much this to put in the chicken, and, you know, giving her unsolicited advice, and it's getting on Beth's dang on nerves, right? Malik comes over for dinner. Malik sits down and have a talk with Randall about the fact that his baby's mother is trying to come back into the child's life, right? And he wanted Randall's advice on that, being in a situation similar to this. And Randall basically told him, the fact that I didn't know my mama really hurt me in life. You know, here I am at 40 and still healing the wounds about not having my mother around. So just based off of my life experience, I would say, you know, that would be a blessing for your daughter to have her mother around. By him being 16, 17 years old, anybody in their right mind gonna say, she ain't coming around this baby, she coming around you. You know what I'm saying? And while they sitting there having dinner and they discussing dinner, Tess popping off at the mouth to Beth again, Deja popping off at the mouth to Randall. You know, comes to find out that Deja found out about Malik's baby mama coming back in the picture. She got mad at Randall because Randall knew, like, why you talking to my boyfriend about stuff like that? You supposed to be on my side, this, that. It's a whole lot of tension going on at this table. Tess arguing with Beth because the girl, I thought her name was Alex or something like that. The one she was in the video with, that's now her girlfriend, being her girlfriend, or her, they even call girlfriends because this girl calls herself a they. So are they girlfriends? They them friends? They together. And it's just all this arguing back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And you can just tell that Beth just sitting there thinking her mama is judging the hell out of her. I ain't got no control over these kids. That's exactly, you got a whole mess, a chaotic mess going on. And that's exactly what I was thinking. Beth, y'all let these motherfucking kids get away with everything. It's surprisingly though, this don't seem like y'all. Y'all usually can nip shit in the bud, except for when it comes to Deja. Y'all been letting Deja talk real smart to y'all for a long time. And it comes around now, Deja only 15, Tess only 13. They got too much motherfucking mouth for me to be these little teenagers. And then they keep raising their voice. I can understand being disagreeable with your parent, but these little motherfuckers kids be yelling at y'all. Something's wrong with that. And y'all think that that's not toxic because she didn't pop him in the motherfucking mouth. Or whatever. Oh. Anyway, Mama Beth is like, it's not that I'm judging you. And I do be judging about a whole lot of stuff. But about you and your life, no, I'm not judging you about that. I'm envious of that because I got an empty house. I ain't got little teenagers screaming all over the house and people making mistakes and me burning the food or whatever I'm doing. I ain't got none of that going on. I'm jealous that I'm envious of you in that right. And when it all come down to it, Mama's staying. So I guess we're going to get Felicia Rashad as a regular character now. Because Beth told Randall, look here, your mom, your parents, your family have used this house as a Ramada Inn all these doggone years. It's time for one of my family members to move in. So now Mama is staying indefinitely. She ain't going back to an empty house. She get to be there with them, judging her the whole way. It wasn't too much going on. Like I say, Becca, when she came home, when she found out that Jack had spent all that money at that damn dinner, she was furious. He think that he got this. He had it under control. He know what he doing. And Becca's like, no, you don't. Becca came in and told him, look here, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna take care of the finances from now on. When you get paid, I'm going to take 10% of your check. I'm going to put it to the saving. We're going to pay all the bills and I'll let you have the rest. Do what you want to do with it at that point. But I'm going to be in control of the money from now on. Because if we keep going with you and your pride, you ain't going to have this. We going to be broke and suffering. And Kate and Kevin was talking about the fact that they never realized whether or not mom and daddy had money problems. They knew that Jack didn't make a lot of money, but they didn't feel that there was money issues, that somehow it got taken care of. And Kate calls up Becca at the end and it was like, hey, I just want to thank you, for giving us that type of life, for being in control of what was going on in our household, making sure that we didn't want for nothing, so she thanked her. And then, like I said, that's when she found out the story about what really happened with the money. And so Kate went in there to talk to Toby, like, hey, look her, I'm finna get a job. And he was like, no. His pride was swelling up, like, no, I'm the man of the house. You don't have to get the job. It's me. I got this, right? No, Kate said, no, I got this. I already got a job offer at Jack's school. I'm going to take it. It's done. And we're going to get through this together. But I got this, okay? And then Nikki shows up at Kevin's house. Nikki don't fly no goddamn word. He flew to California to meet his niece and nephews. Like, Nikki shows the hell up. Like, who at the door? He say, you know what? I got two, a niece and a nephew, and you only name one of them after me. Like, what's up with that? And that's pretty much the whole dog episode, y'all. It's not. I'm not getting enjoyment. I'm not getting the entertainment factor out of my television these past couple of weeks or these past couple of episodes. I don't know what it is. These episodes seem dry. And maybe there's supposed to be some more meaning to all of this than what I've seen. But everybody's pride just was getting in the fucking way of everything. And yeah. Even with like the whole Randall, Deja and Malik situation, basically, the reason why Deja was mad because she felt that Randall should have been her person. Like, I'm cool with you being cool with my boyfriend, but you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have been on my side, you know. And he was like, no, I got you. I always got you, Deja. I always got you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's egos and prides just working my damn nerves. I don't know what they did with the writing on her. They've turned these characters into non-likable characters for me. I don't know what it is this season. I'm not liking these characters as much as I used to enjoy them. Just said, maybe it's just me. Leave your comment down in the comment section if you feel anything about this episode or anything about what I just said. Y'all have a good one. Peace.